Hi, I'm Caleb Banks and welcome to the Lion's Den. Today we're speaking with Dr. Mel Blake, Assistant Professor of Physics. That's correct, right?
Yes.
And he's also Director of the Planetarium here at UNA. Now, I have been a student here for about 3 years now, and I've only been in this building one time before. So for me and the rest of the uneducated public, can you just kind of tell us a little bit about the program you've got running here?
Well, we do two types of programs here at the planetarium on a regular basis. One of them is sort of our public nights where anyone can come and learn about space, see the planetarium, look through a telescope if the weather lets us. We also will book campus groups and school groups that will come and do a private program by arrangement.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, how do you get that funded? Do you have grants? Is it allocations? Do you charge a fee?
We're supported by the university. UNA students don't pay the entrance fee to the planetarium. Other groups do, but it's only $3 a person, so it's not that bad for our regular programs.
Well, speaking of those programs, now I think you have light shows, correct?
Yes, laser light shows as a special event.
Okay, so I think we actually have a clip that we're going to show the people so we can see kind of what students might be getting into if they want to come.
Yes, we do.
So tell me, what are we seeing here?
Well, the Pink Floyd laser show is a rock opera giving sort of a life history. And here we have the baby floating through space, and throughout the imaging, they're basically showing the evolution of this person. And so here we have the baby, the young man drifting through space.
Wow. And now, what's this next one about?
The imaging here is part of the introduction to the Pink Floyd laser show. And basically, you're hearing the deep music coming from Pink Floyd, and this is just the accompanying swirling patterns that appear all over the dome of the planetarium as the introduction begins.
Very, very interesting. I would love to see the full show sometime. You know, I would also love to see the rest of this facility. Would you mind taking us around and showing us what
Nope, not
you
at
have to
all.
offer? So, Dr. Blake, tell me a little bit more about how these light shows got started at the university. What made you decide that you wanted to build them into the curriculum here?
Well, planetariums have been doing laser light shows since the early 70s. My idea to do one started when I went to a meeting in Nashville where I saw laser light shows. It was a planetarium conference and I saw them for the first time. And that was when I sort of got the bug and said, okay, we have to do this. And so we did our first show last fall over Thanksgiving. And this year I decided I'd do them early in the school year when the students are here, so they could take advantage of them as well.
Now, for the students that do want to come out and get to see these shows, when do they have the opportunity to do so?
The shows will start on September 10th, so they've been running a few days already, and we have a few days to go. They'll run until Saturday.
Okay, great. Now, after this week, will the students have another opportunity later in the semester, or is this it for the light shows?
For this semester, this will be it. The shows may or may not return in the spring, so if they're really interested, they need to make sure they make it.
Thanks for joining us as we've spoken with Dr. Mel Blake, the director of the planetarium. And remember, you can come out and see these light shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, September 16th through the 18th, or come out to any of our public shows on Mondays at 4:30 or Tuesdays at 7:30 for the rest of the semester. Come out and join us. I'm Caleb Banks, and this has been The Lion's Den.